time a nigga call you. That's why I ball how I ball when I spoil you. We was in Miami, first time I saw you. I was in a phantom when I put up on you. It was late nights in the bando. Fucking on you good, got you bustin' like you Rambo. And you keep it hood, so you really understand. Oh, you was
welcome back to my channel, guys. So I'm gonna tell you 10 reasons why you're still single, or probably still single, or why you can't keep a man. Okay. Before I start this video, disclaimer, okay, I'm not a relationship guru, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist, I'm really nobody. Like, my opinion is probably even invalid, but I just feel like, you know, based on things that I've seen, things that I've personally experienced myself and I've seen happen to other people and all that kind of jazz, you know, that's why I can give you these 10 reasons why I feel like, you know, if you can't get a man or you can't keep a man or whatever, like, this is probably why. So yeah, don't come and bite my head off, you know, just maybe, you know, maybe just consider it that maybe I'm right, you know, like. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe, and also comment down below whether you agree with me or you disagree with me, or other reasons why you feel like someone could be single. So yeah, let's get started. My first reason is hygiene. This is for boys and for girls. Like, if you can't keep your hygiene, I don't see how anyone is gonna wife you or want to be your girlfriend or even want to be around you. Like, I think it's a big turn off if a boy's breath stinks. Like, if you're gonna approach me and you're gonna be like, whoa, like, I'll just close it. Like, don't do that. Like, you have to come correct. So, like, if you're coming to move to someone, you have to smell good. You have to, you know, dress yourself well. Like, look after yourself, so then I know that you can look after me. Like, how can you look after me if you can't look after yourself? Impossible. Second reason why you could possibly still be single, if you're somebody who, like, you set your standards too high, like, you want a guy that drives and he has to drive a specific car, like a BMW, you know, he has to have 6 figures in his account, he has to work in Harrods, he has to, like, you're setting big standards. You yourself, no cry, like, you don't carry yourself any, like, you're not even like, you're not even anybody, and you're there asking for the world. Like, humble yourself. I feel like you have to be very humble when you're looking for a partner. Like, you just can't be doing too much, and you're not, like, you know, if you're a boss lady and you're looking for a boss man to kind of balance you out, then that's cool. Like, if you're up there and you're looking for someone else to match you, then that's fine. But if you're just a house girl, just humble yourself, you know, humble yourself. You can't be asking for too much. Oh, it's even rude. My next reason is if you're too known. Like, personally, if you're a guy, like, I wouldn't want to go for a guy who every girl knows. Like, you're talking to her, maybe you're talking to a girl that you've never met before, but she follows your potential man on Instagram because he's got such a big following. Like, everyone knows him. Oh, so and so. Oh yeah, he was at that party that was at last week. Oh, this person, they were at that. Especially girls and boys, it's just not cute. Like, I just feel like, no, you wouldn't want to be with someone who everyone knows. I mention your name and people already know who you are. That just means that you're just, like, you're just for everyone. You're available, too available. Like, no, being too known is not cute, and it's not a good trait to have either. Another reason is first impressions. I think first impressions always count. If you meet someone and their vibe is off from day one, you're not even gonna want a day 2. You're not gonna want it to carry on to anything because your vibes was off from day one. Like, if you meet someone and you click straight away, you're interested in that person, you want to see where it can go, you want to see, you know, if there's a future or something. But if you're just a bit, you know, too rude, like, you know, there's some girls who carry their weight on their chest, like, they're just so mean. Like, the guy tries to, you know, oh babes, you look nice today, let's got a man. Even if you don't, it's like, I got a man. Oh, like, I'm just asking you for directions, and straight away you're just so, like, uptight. Like, relax, you know. Maybe somebody can look in your direction if you smile a bit more, if you just kind of just look more welcoming, you know. Like, first impressions really count. Being too loud, like, If you always want to be heard, always want to be seen, I don't see how that could be a nice trait or a trait that somebody wants to kind of like come after you for. Like if you're just, you know, when you go to a party and there's just one girl that's just like just loud, like nobody wants anyone that's too loud. I really feel like it's a turn off, boys and girls, because there are boys as well that are attention seekers and always want to be heard. Like nobody wants that. Nobody wants a boy like that or a girl like that. Like you have to just know how to tone it down a bit. Another one is like lack of knowledge. Like not even in the root, like I feel like everyone wants someone who can challenge them a bit, someone who you can learn from, or someone who can teach you stuff that you didn't already know. You know, not necessarily academic stuff, but even things about life, like someone who has kind of seen some things that you probably haven't, or has just been through things that you probably haven't. You don't want anyone who they don't know anything. Kind of educate yourself. Allow yourself to be educated as well. Like take an interest in things that you probably wouldn't normally take an interest in. Read more, learn about things more, you know, so that if you was to ever get into a relationship, you kind of bring something to the table other than looks. Like after the looks, then what else do you have? Do you know what I mean? After your big bum and your big breasts and your hair and the makeup, what else do you have? Like you have to bring something to the table. Like if you have an education and you have some sort of, some sauce about you, like then people are gonna want to know you more, people want to talk to you more. Like, but if you don't have any sort of knowledge, then that's just boring. Leading on to that point, another reason why you're probably still single, honey, is because you lack ambition. Okay, you can't just take each day as it comes and, you know, you just wake up and, you know, whatever kind of, you have to kind of have a goal in life, where you're trying to be, what you're trying to do, where you see yourself in 5-10 years time. Because I feel like a lot of people that get into relationships in our generation, as we're getting older, you're looking to settle down with someone, you're looking to plan a future with someone. You don't want to be with a bum, like someone who just doesn't really care what happens to them in 5 years time, or what they, no, like I want to know that, you know, you've got your business plan set, you know, you kind of know roughly where you want to be in 5-10 years time, you know, roughly what you're trying to do. Like that is what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in you just playing PlayStation every day and doing absolutely nothing with yourself. Like, bitch, plan your future. Another reason why you could possibly still be single is if you think you're too prestige. This links in with the high standards thing. Like, bitch, please, like, ugh, okay, just be humble. If a guy moves to you and you're not feeling it, humble. Like, you know, it's nice to be nice, you understand? Like, it's nice to be nice. If someone moves to you and you're not feeling it, you just tell them, oh, you seem like a really nice person. In another life, maybe we could have been together, but I'd rather be your friend. Or I'm not really interested, maybe there's someone else that I'm talking to, but thank you for taking your time out to talk to me today. You know what I mean? Like, just be nice. You know, in this day and age, in this London place, you're not trying to get stabbed. Just, you have to be nice. Don't be too prestige with people, or think that, you know, you're too great, and then when you go home, you're sitting down crying, saying, why am I still single? Why don't I have a boyfriend? Because you're too rude. You're too, humble yourself. Bring yourself down. Just be normal. Another reason, yeah, this is like a big no in relationships as well as situationships and possible relationships, is lack of communication. If you can't communicate, you are going to be single. If you can't communicate, you are going to be single. And if you're in a relationship and you can't communicate, my friend, you are going to be single, okay? You need to learn how to communicate with the other person. Like, if I'm messaging you and I'm like, oh, hey, you're right. And it's like, yeah. And then I just swallow my pride and I message you again. And I'm like, oh, how's your day been? All right. And then for the third time, I say, I'm going to give you one last chance. And I'm like, oh, so what are you up to? Nothing. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. Bye. Good riddance to you. Have a nice life. Okay. I hope you find a piece of log to get married to. Because you can't communicate. Like, you have to be able to make conversation flow. Like, even if you're shy, I feel like you need to work on it. Like, work on being able to speak to other people and hold a conversation down. Like, you can't just be giving dead replies. And what irritates me is the people that, you know, take days to reply. Like, one conversation about like what you did yesterday will last Monday to Friday, because you know you took 3 years to answer one question, then you came back again and you answered another question. Like, it's boring. It's boring. And if you're trying to pick up conversation from yesterday tomorrow, like, I don't want to hear it because it was yesterday's conversation. Like, switch up the game. Good morning, good evening, like, say something different now. Like, you have to be able to communicate with other people, or else it just gets boring. A final thing, my final reason why you're probably still single, is if you're too clingy. Like, okay, if in the beginning, like, for a reason, like, say you move to a girl or you move to a guy or whatever, and you start talking, please don't call him or her your girlfriend or your boyfriend. After 2-3 weeks of talking, like, you don't owe that person anything, they don't owe you anything, you're just talking. Like, you're just getting to know each other. Being too clingy, I feel like it scares the other person off, because they feel like, rah, if I was your girlfriend after 2 weeks, are we going to be married in 6 months' time? Like, it's too much, and I feel like sometimes it's too much for the other person to handle. Like, you can't just be so quick to, oh, you're my girlfriend, oh, you're my boyfriend. Like, let the conversation flow, allow yourselves to get to know each other, allow there to be a connection. Just let it all be natural. Like, don't force anything. Don't even tell your friends that this is my boyfriend. Like, you can tell your friends you're talking to someone, but even that, I think you should keep it to yourself until you know it's official. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to let your friends know every single time you're talking to someone, because if it doesn't work out, it just looks like you talk to a lot of people. So you just want to, you know, when you know that this is actually going somewhere and something's happening between you guys, and it's like, oh, let me introduce you to so-and-so. Not my boyfriend, not my girlfriend, but this is my potential, you know, so-and-so. That's it. Like, and I feel like if you follow all these things and you do, you know, you don't do all of these things, you could potentially find yourself a bae. So, you're welcome. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure you thumbs up and make sure you subscribe down below, and also comment if you've been a victim of any of these things, or even if you feel like there are more reasons why someone could be single. Let me know, and maybe I might even do a part 2 of this. So thank you guys. Bye.